In 2004, Barbie Princess and the Pauper became the first Barbie movie with two main characters, which meant Mattel had to do something they almost never did. They had to make two full doll lines at the same time. The first wave were the Deluxe dolls. The dolls that were released in this line were the Singing Annalise and the Singing Erica. They were actually such high quality, and I didn't own these growing up, but I have owned them in the past few years, and they are such high quality. They had layered gowns, shiny fabrics, embroidered details. They even had built-in voice boxes that sang songs from the movie. At the time, these were some of the most expensive Barbie dolls in the stores because of the details that they had. Because purchasers wanted both dolls, people would complain that the dolls were just too expensive. To resolve this, they did multi-tiered products. So these were the budget dolls. They released at a lower price point, did not include singing boxes, and the fabrics were obviously cheaper. There was also other variants of Erica and Annalise for inclusion. There was also 2 packs as well for people that wanted to get both dolls in one, and this is such a beautiful display. I would love to own this set because it's so nostalgic and organised, and it even has the little figures. They also released King Dominic and Princess Annalise and Julienne, and also a small figure as well. Now, this set is insane. It includes 3 dolls and a massive playset. That would be such a dream to open in the early 2000s. There was also the ginormous castle, and I remember seeing this a couple times, and it is such a dream. There is also the super rare ballerina Annalise, and I really like the different take that they have on the doll. I love it when they go into a different take on the fashions. I think that's so important when it comes to doll lines. We also have the mini kingdom lines, and there was a few of these. After doing more research, I also found there was an Annalise styling head, which I've never seen before. It's so interesting. I wonder if the hair is good quality. The face is really pretty, and it actually looks like the Barbie, which is nice. Sometimes they can mess the screening up when it starts to get bigger. And then there was also the life-size doll as well, and she had a wig so you could change her into Erica. And there was also the ballerina Erica, which I cannot forget to include because she's so pretty. Later on, they released some more budget, like modern DVD versions as well, and they're interesting. But obviously nothing compares to the originals. Also the horse and carriages as well, that was another great set. And the colours are just so pretty. I love all the pastels. And then there was also a lot of Kelly dolls as well. It just goes on and on. There was also board games, and there was also the whimsical Hallmark Christmas ornament as well, which is a stunning piece. I think it also plays music as well. Lastly, there was 2 fashion packs. I'm not a massive fan of them. I do kind of like the gold one. And there was also the wedding set, and I have seen this in a charity shop not that long ago, and it was sold for about £15. I didn't buy it, but I thought it was nice seeing, super old 2000s Barbie stuff in the charity shop. It's pretty cool. And lastly, I just want to mention it. It's the video game, like the Game Boy, which is kind of fun. It's cute. I might play that at some point. But yeah, I'm enjoying diving into these fashion Barbie videos from the early 2000s. So if you're enjoying it, please leave a comment. It means so much to my channel. It helps so much. It knows that I'm making the right content for my subscribers. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the Barbie content, and I'll see you soon. Bye.